Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Spiritual Dowsey. I'm Dowsey LeMay. Thanks for stopping by and spend some time with me today, wherever you are in the world. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you guys are doing okay and you are transitioning these very interesting times that we are living in. So if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope that these videos are used for your highest good as you go along on your own spiritual and healing path. For all you other beautiful souls though, I can't express how grateful and thankful I am for all your continued love, support, for subscribing, following me, and commenting on all my videos. Thank you so much for that. So today I want to do just a mid-June update, how I've been feeling energetically, maybe that resonates with you, and then maybe give you a few things that could help you transition these energetic portals that we are moving through. Because without a doubt, I know that June has been an intense month for me, and it certainly has delivered upon what I had been expecting. So before I go any further, know that these are my truths. These are my experiences that have guided me down my own spiritual path, and I hope that that you use your own discernment. You know, not everything I share is the end-all, be-all truth. It just happens to be my own truth, and I hope that they're useful and that you just keep an open mind. So let's talk about June, right? June, without a doubt, has been intense, all right? I, for one, have noticed it, and maybe all of you have noticed it well, right? We are moving through the eclipse season. We had a lunar eclipse earlier this month. We're coming into the summer solstice, which is also aligned with Father's Day, which is very interesting. We're having planetary alignments as well as planetary retrogrades. I think like 6 planets are in retrograde, which is adding to the complexity, if not emphasizing or completely multiplying the effect that the solar activity that we're having, as well as these energies that are washing over us, is causing us to have this proverbial energetic storm, if you will, as we move through a portal to get to the other side, which is most likely going to be for our highest good, right? We are birthing a new you, and these energies are really, really washing over us, are for helping us get to that. But without a doubt, it has been intense. And for me, individually, I got to tell you, I have been pretty much having a little bit more of a difficult time moving through this, right? So I would say, energetically speaking, for me, I've noticed that my reality, the catalysts that I deal with, the patterns that I have felt I have worked on, are being pressed up against me a little bit more. The relentlessness of those catalysts coming to me seems to be a lot more profound and a lot quicker. They seem to be a lot more back to back and back to back on top of each other, and which causes you energetically, emotionally, physically to be somewhat short-circuited, short-fused, if you will, right? So that could cause you, if you're like me, to feel a lot more irritated. Your patience out the window, right? I normally have a lot of patience, but lately, the last few days, the last week or two, I have had no patience for things, right? Which has been deeply catalyzed by my daughter or my other family or other friends or whatever, and causing me to feel a lot more anger, a lot more frustration, right? And on top of that, you may be experiencing ascension symptoms, right? These energies, these high energies, these high vibrational energies that are coming into your energetic field could cause you to feel like you're not getting much sleep, a lot of vivid dreams. You may be having a lot more ringing in the ear. You may be having random aches and pains, energetic spikes in your body. You may be seeing swirls or feeling like you're pulsing, or you're feeling like these swirls of energies are moving through you. Headaches, right? You may be sensing like almost a cold because these dense energies are being cleared out of you, right? Drink a lot of water, if that will help you with that, with those ascension issues. Drink a lot of clean water, and that will help you transition that. But on top of that, individually, think about what has expanded out on the collective level, right? On the global stage, what is happening energetically? So much contrast, so much deep-rooted things being pulled out of us and being presented to us in one way or another. All these different myriad of ways of our own projected internal traumas being put out onto the world stage for us to be catalyzed by. There's so much stuff, political, health, educational, financial, you name it. It is being presented out on the world stage, and it feels almost complete insanity or complete chaos, right? You've had to been living in as an ostrich with your head in the sand to completely avoid seeing any version of deep contrast occurring out in the world stage. And that is being brought to us by a lot of different things, a lot of stuff coming out individually for us to move and transition so that we can get to the new you, the new planet, the new consciousness, the new whatever that we've been wanting and desiring. The higher self is being brought forward so that we can live in more compassion, unity, and joy, and happiness and centeredness, a way that humanity should be living with connectedness to everything, right? So if you're having a difficult time, and I assure you that you're not the only one if you listen to the video, everyone's having a difficult time in one way or another. There are a few things that may be able to help you transition these portal energies, transition these higher intense energies as we are feeling for the rest of this month and into June, if not continuing out through the rest of into the fall, if not until the end of the year. In any given case, right now is very intense. So I know number one is that a lot of us have not been able to have much of a alone time. We've been quarantined for the number of months, and the likelihood is that we have forgotten what it's like to be alone because we're with people that we have been quarantined with throughout this whole time period. It is beneficial. It would be important for you to spend a little more time with yourself in meditation, with yourself doing the things that you like to do, that brings you happiness, that bring a smile to your face, to doing the things that make you feel more peaceful, to re-energize. Because I, for one, know that if you are spending a lot of time fighting these energies, fighting the catalysts that have been popping up in your life, you are going to become energetically depleted. You're going to feel emotionally all over the place. You're going to feel physically depleted and tired because you're spending your energy trying to not see these different things, which could cause you to feel like you want to check out. You want to numb yourself. You want to disconnect from reality, right? So number one is, if you are feeling that way, get yourself some quiet time, right? And if you can't, ask someone to help you with it. Ask your spouse, ask your significant other, or somebody to help you give yourself some alone time. You desperately need that. Alone time for you to digest what's going on with you. Alone time for you to honor your feelings. Alone time to honor and connect with your body. Alone time for you to be with yourself so that you can recharge and reconnect with who you are and reconnect with your reality, right? A great way to do this is that if you're feeling the emotions coming up, get in a quiet space and just honor what's coming up. Honor the feeling, honor the emotion, honor what you're going through, and observe it. Observe it, honor it, love it, and then watch it kind of float like a balloon up and out of you, out of your crown and away from you. You don't have to spend an absorbent amount of time sulking and poking at these emotions and where they're coming from. You just need to honor them, feel them, and let them float up out of you like a balloon and then away, right? That allows you to transition it. That allows you to transition the emotional body. That allows you to transition it through the physical body. It allows you to transition it mentally, that you don't have to be stuck thinking about it all the time, and that you can finally move off of it and into something different, right? So getting alone time would be really beneficial. Spend more time with yourself. Spend more time with meditation, grounding yourself, connecting with your breath, centering your four body system so that you can be moving through this in a more centered fashion than what other people are doing, which is what the collective is doing, going out and being angry, spewing all their nonsense, getting all riled up, being emotionally triggered, having it broadcasted all over the place, right? So that would be really beneficial. Number two is that, as I mentioned, this is energy coming in. High intense consciousness. This is a consciousness. It is coming in and changing every aspect of this planet. Every living thing on this planet, every living thing in your reality is being highly affected by this energy. It is upgrading you. It's upgrading you emotionally, upgrading you mentally, upgrading you etherically, and upgrading you physically. Your DNA is changing because of this, and you could be feeling that as well. You are feeling it energetically and physically, and all of these things on top of all the other energy that is coming up can be highly intense and being completely amplified by what is happening with you individually, but also collectively, and it could be doing a number on you. So what I would recommend, instead of being almost in resistance to this energy, is that you decide to be in cooperation with that. Go with the flow of this energy. So what I would recommend is in your alone time, highly recommend that you intuitively and put the intention in, connect with the energies that are coming into this planet. Connect with the energies that is basically surrounding you, and you are and so that you could connect with it, absorb it, and as well as be completely, I would say, in cooperation with this energy, right? This energy is high vibration, and you will need to find a way to connect with it. Now, intuitively, it could be something like a light. It could be a feeling, a vibration, whatever it is that is for you. But I like to see it coming in from the crown of my, on top of my head, through the crown, and then filling my entire body with that energy. That energy feels to me high vibration. It feels very light, very loving, very unity connection. It reminds me of being compassion and love. It is very, very beneficial energy. And I imagine it filling my entire energetic field. It's filling in between, it's filling up and lighting up all the spaces in between all the atoms, in my cells, in my lungs, in my blood. It is basically being saturated through my entire energetic system. And then what happens is that I imagine it being radiated out of my body, right? Almost like an eggshell. You see this light dome that encompasses you, almost 2 to 5 feet around you, right? Not so much in a protective manner, but in more of like a untapped, unlimited source of energy that you can use for whatever purpose that you want, primarily for your highest good, in helping you propel and manifest the desires, the wishes, the way that you want this world to look like, right? So use the energy as you fill it up in your entire energetic system to help you manifest the beneficial, for your highest good outcomes, the reality. Use it to visualize the reality that you want for yourself, but also for humanity. Imagine what this planet would look like if we were connected. Imagine what this would look like if we were connected with all of our galactic brothers and sisters and all these interdimensional, multidimensional beings. If we were connected with our guides, if we were connected to this planet, into the animal kingdom, in the plant kingdom. If we use this light and you are using it to help you propel and manifest what it would be like to have structures, social structures that worked for everybody. Use that energy to create the world and to visualize the world that you want for all of us to live in. One that is more about peace, love, unity, compassion, and connection, right? That would really, really help raise your vibration, but also the vibration of the planet. Another way to amplify that energy is if you were to imagine yourself being a clear crystal. Being a giant clear crystal, and through your heart space, you send that energy out to areas that you want to send love and light to. Send it to the riots, send it to the planet, send it to wherever you want through your heart space, using this source of energy, this unlimited, untapped source of energy, this higher consciousness that flows through your heart space out into the world for you to send love and light, to bring a higher level of outcome, to bring a higher level of consciousness, to bring a higher level of light and love that could be beneficial for the highest good of everybody, right? That would really, really be useful and be a beneficial way of using that light and this energy to bring about a new world. Like I said, we are bringing about a new world, right? We are bringing about a new you. You are impregnated with this energy, and this energy is helping you birth a new you. You are going through the labor pains or the birthing pains of birthing a new you, right? So it is to be said that when you tap into this energy, the labor pains that you may experience becomes a little bit more rapid. The reason is because this is a high level energy. And when you tap into that, although it's extremely beneficial and for your highest good, the energy is going to have you clear out some of the things that you may not be aware of. It make you clear out or revisit patterns that you haven't quite let go of. So you could have an immediate manifestation, if you will, of an experience of an old pattern that you felt like you've dealt with, all because you've tapped into this energy that is helping you try to say, this is what we're clearing out. so that we have space to ground in the new energy, the new, I would say, energetic field of what you want into your reality. So, hope that helps you. Spend more time being alone. Ask for help if you need it, because if you don't ask for help, you're not going to get it. And being alone, especially through these times, is going to help you recharge, because a lot of us are going to want to are looking to check out. A lot of us are looking to numb because it's becoming a lot more pressing. It's relentless at this point. And then if you use my little meditation or my guide to, or my tool in connecting with this energy, that will help you draw in the reality, use it to propel the highest good and the visualizations and the realities that you want for all of us and for yourself, but collectively, and so that we can raise our vibration and transition these portal times in an easier fashion, right? So I hope those are helpful. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me at spiritualdowsy@gmail.com, or subscribe, leave a comment, or follow me on Instagram or Facebook at Spiritual Dowsy. I put on different content out there that might resonate with you. And other than that, we'll say goodbye for now. I love you. Take care.